Hello everyone, welcome to the top 5 runs from this evening's pro stage here at the Met EWS Val Di Fassa Trentino. Weather playing absolute havoc here in the Val Di Fassa today. The top 5 pro women ended up actually being unseeded. They came down the stage when it was much drier, so our cameras unfortunately weren't in position for them early in the running. Let's check out how the top 5 in the pro men's field got on though. So first out of the gate then, Hugues Pigeon riding into 5th place. Rory, he rides for the Scott SR Sun Tour team, one of the fastest French young guns. He's been knocking on the door for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, calls himself Big Bird, and you can see at this point he's flying down the stage. It's pretty visible, the trail. You can see how dry and wet it is and patchy, and how dynamic he has to be just to keep the bike going.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the big talking points at the stage bottom. Quite a few of the riders making a last minute switch to spikes to deal with it, but this top half really dry. Into the waterfall section now, greasy little turn coming up.
Yeah, pretty much the only flat section on the stage that requires a bit of pedalling. You can see him getting pedals in everywhere to carry momentum along it.
Yeah, Hugo's making this one count. Into the big open piste turns, great to see, lots of fun to ride, but we're not here for fun, we're here for racing, and there's serious time can be lost. Big ditch there, which you just...
big compression halfway around that turn. The base of these turns is really rocky, so it became very slick once the rain came on it, and I think we'll see a lot of riders sliding out there as this goes on.
Let's hear what Hugo had to say at the bottom of this one.
Yeah, I'm already happy, but I'm so surprised. I just do a flowy run without crash, without big mistakes, and I think for the moment it's okay.
Now, Robin Walner, 4th place today, one of the EWS's established big names, perhaps one of the most consistent riders the sport has ever seen.
Yeah, hailing from Sweden as well, Rick. This isn't going to phase him weather-wise. He'll be used to snow, so a bit of rain, he'll be right at home.
Yeah, riding one of those very special new Ibis Ripmos the team have here. I think they're actually going to be auctioned off for charity after the race. The big diesel, he loves the longer stages. Titans, bit of a dab there from Walner. Maybe a bit short for him, but still 4th place today. Great rides. Let's see how he tackles the waterfall turn. Yep, through that. Little bit of a dab again.
Yeah, we all know how fit and strong Robin is. You feel this stage might not suit him with it being so short and intense, but I mean, he seems to be putting a good run together thus far.
Out onto the piste now, Walner.
Nice and smooth.
Through that last ditch. The big diesel loves the longer stages, but 4th place today, 6:06.19. Next up, Jesse Melamed, the winner of 2 races last time out in 2020, and someone who this stage should suit perfectly, Rory.
Yeah, I mean, Jesse's got one speed and it's 100%, so looking forward to seeing how this pans out.
3rd place in the overall, currently as it sits, 430 points, 45 points behind Jack Maher. Jesse throwing everything at it, as always.
This man only knows how to ride one way, Rick, and that is flat out.
Whoa!
Again.
No one hits a turn like Jesse Melamed.
It's amazing how you can just link all this together, and he's in the bottom section now.
Into the P section, back in, wanting to step out, putting it back in check. Beautifully done from Melamed.
Feet up as well, really well.
Commentator's curse there, Rory. 6:01.82, well in contention for tomorrow's race. Melamed will be happy with that, I think. Next up, Jack Maher, 2nd place at round 1 earlier in the week. Just under half a second behind Richie Rude. 2nd place today on the pro stage. Let's see how he did it.
Putting those big long legs to use, really letting the bike move around underneath him.
I actually have some inside knowledge on this. When we bumped into Jack on the ride back to the production office, and he admitted that quite early on the run, the shock gave out on this bike. So
big mistake there. That cost him a second.
So really doing it against the odds.
You actually can see the bike sitting lower at the back already.
Yeah, mechanical strife for Jack, but I mean, 2nd place today, I think he'll take that with a blow and shock. Let's just see how the bike rides through here. Yeah, you can see it sitting down low, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, a slower bottom bracket and a slacker front end's not going to be the worst, but it's not going to help.
Let's hear from him now.
Was it a case of there was more time to lose than win up there today, maybe?
Well, I reckon. I just tried to stay on, because you could ruin your race tomorrow if you don't finish that one.
What would you rather did tomorrow? Keep on raining or dry out, or?
Either or, good mix up. Even if it's dry tomorrow, it was like a good variety, mate. We got wet routes, friggin' pedalling.
There you go, and now on to the man who took the... Whoa, Richie Rude, look at the speed of him.
He's not holding back, is he?
No, the winner at round 1 earlier in the week loves the Val Di Fassa Trentino. He won this round back in 2019, took the win on Wednesday, took the win today on the pro stage. Look at the power and the strength of the man.
He's just muscling that bike around, Rick. He's putting it exactly where he wants it.
Two-time champ, of course, on the hunt for his 3rd title this year. His teammate Sean Neer actually told me at the bottom that someone could go wild and put 5 seconds into everyone else, and it turned out to be his teammate Richie Rude who did it. I see Richie through this bottom section now. This will be good.
Hearing the brakes squealing in the wet there. Bit of water on the rotors.
Super aggressive. That's whoa. Giving the bike absolutely no choice about the direction he wants it to go in. Oh, foot off from Rude.
Fully attacked, isn't he?
Let's hear from the 2-time champ.
It's pretty tough, just mentally, going into it, knowing that it's been raining, you're not sure what it's gonna be like, but dropped in the first wood section. It's pretty lonely still, and I just kept going for it until something happened. Just had to be careful on all the little shiny roots, but it was hard, but it was good.
So there we have it then in the pro women's field. It was actually Camille Rast from Switzerland who took the win on that first stage, the pro stage. Sidonie Jolidon was behind her compatriot, and then in 3rd place, Kate Lawrence. So, you have to go back to 7th or 8th before you get to the likes of Estelle Charles, Rebecca Verona, Melanie Puja and Ella Connolly. So really looking forward to a good mix-up on that front tomorrow. Let's just look at that pro men's now. We've had the top 5, of course, Rude, Maher, Melamed, Walner and Pigeon. Charles Murray, the winner of a stage at round 1, got his debut stage win there. Rory, somebody you'd have to say is going to go well again tomorrow there.
Yeah, Charlie Murray had an outstanding race with his first stage win on Wednesday, and, tomorrow, everybody a bit tired. He's a physical rider. He'll be right up there.
Dimitri Tordo, Adrian Day and Vid Persak, who was in the hot seat for a while, actually. Really, really good to see Vid firing again. Right then, that's all that remains to be seen from the pro stage today. As we speak then, thunder is echoing around the Val Di Fassa. It may well be a mud race, which, as we've already seen from the pro women's race, has big consequences. Anything can and usually does happen. That's it from us. Thanks very much for joining us for our first coverage of the EWS Pro Stage here from the Met EWS Val Di Fassa Round 2 of the 2021 Enduro World Series. Stay tuned tomorrow evening for all our race highlights just as quickly as we can get you them. Until then, it's goodbye from the Val Di Fassa.